Both these parties support the opposition flag bearer or the presidential candidate, but say they will field different contestants against ODM at all other levels. So far, about 30 members of parliament are said to have already crossed over to the new outfits, both from Jubilee as well as the opposition. All right, and also moving on to page 8 of the paper. This is a story that begins on the front page as well. Jubilee meets as attention in NASA shifts to Mudavadi over the name. So the story continues, begins on the front page rather. So the newfound opposition unity, the National Super Alliance, now is a bit disunited over which name to stick to, whether to stick to NASA or whether they should stick to CORD, the Coalition for Reforms and Democracy. And the Standard has learnt that some opposition chiefs are hesitant to unite under the name NASA, mainly because it is ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi's brainchild and, of course, is registered under his Secretary General's name. Now, remember, 2 days ago, the CORD core principals met as well as ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi in their call for unity, as well as giving out a strategy for the National Super Alliance. But a section of opposition leaders now say joining NASA or going with the name NASA is allegedly going to be giving Musalia Mudavadi more credit, and they say this is undeserved credit as well as an upper hand in the management of the party, because it is already, ANC has already made a call to register NASA with the Registrar of Political Parties. And so this disquiet in the opposition, remember, comes on a day that the Jubilee Party is meeting at Kasarani this morning in a bid by President Uhuru Kenyatta to launch the smart card, which the Jubilee administration will be using to ensure that its supporters are registered as voters. And of course, the smart card has also been hailed by several political analysts as being very new, not just to Kenya, but to Africa, and an interesting technology there. So President Uhuru Kenyatta will be launching that smart card that Jubilee voters and Jubilee supporters will use to register as voters. That is page 8 of the Standard